Purpose of this video and exercise is to change some of your colors in Android Studio. First of all, we're going to play around the background color of a single activity and then also the background colors of all activities. I'll show you how to do that. And then also we're going to change the color of our action bar, which is something a little different, and also the text in our action bar. If we switch over to a view of here's where we are so far, huh? Of course, this is called the action bar here. We're missing the action bar here because we actually took and coded that out, didn't we? So that when we show this one, it doesn't show. That's in the code of that activity. But this is your action bar. Notice it's this color. That is your primary default color. We'll look at that in just a minute in our colors. And this white here, we'll learn how to change that, the text, and things like that. And also this gray background, we're going to replace that with something a little more colorful. Okay. First of all, we start out here, I introduce you a little bit to styles. Okay, when we first take and create our application, it comes up with this default style called, let's see, light, dark action bar. And it creates some colors for us. This primary color, which is the color of our action bar right now, and also a couple of the primary colors that it creates for us. And if you want to learn more about those, here's a couple links. I'm not going to get into that in this video. Next, I want to show you something I call color pickers. If you click on this link down here, that will get you to this right here. And I don't pick out colors very well. I find this pretty helpful. If you hit the space bar, okay, notice it gives you a whole bunch of different colors that you might use. And you'll say, let's see, I'm going to keep clicking here until I see something I kind of like here that's not. Oh, here, let's do purples just for the fun of it. And if we click on this, it gives us a whole bunch of different shades of purple. So therefore, maybe I'll have this for my main activity area and maybe this for my title bar. Notice when you scroll up and down, it gives you this hexadecimal number. I'll show you how to utilize that number in just a little bit. So anyway, that's about your color picker. Let's get started here. We're going to start out changing the background of just one activity, our splash activity. Go ahead and grab this piece. Whoops, come on, grab that piece of code right there. Control C. Go into our Android Studio. And we're going to put that right in our colors right here. Control V. So now we took a color that we can say, hey, give me this color background, and it'll do that for me. Back into Word again, we're going to copy another line of code. We're going to paste this into our splash activity. You guessed it. Okay. Where's our splash activity? Of course, you want to be right here. We have two of them. If you really wanted to do it right, you'd probably put it in both, wouldn't you? Okay. We're going to take and we're going to add that right here. Hit Enter. Paste it right in there like that. What's going to happen now, if you look at your design, hey, there it is. It actually changes for us right in here. You might not like the color. Well, you can pick your own color. That's okay. If we go back to our text, notice you can actually change that color. If we click on, no, you can't do it here. You have to go in your colors. If you click on that color right in here, you can actually change it from here if you want. You can do that too. Okay, anyway, back to our splash activity. What this is going to do is going to change just the color of the background of, just the portrait view of our splash. Well, we really have to change it in this one too, otherwise it's going to flip back and forth when we go from portrait to landscape. But anyway, that's how you change just one. I want to change my whole project, all of the activities. I want them to match. And so therefore, let's go back into our Word document here. We're going to be copying this piece of code right here. To change globally, okay, the background color of all of our activities, we have to go into our styles right here. And we can take and we can add that one piece of code right there. Make sure you do it above this end of style right there. That will change all of my activities, the background, to this color background. Notice there's that color right there. So the title bar, the action bar is a little more difficult. What we have to do is we actually have to create some of our own custom styles, okay? By creating these custom styles, we're actually taking and changing the current styles that are in there. We're going to copy that code. We're going to paste that right here because that is, here's a style that we started out with. We're going to just took and added 2 more styles. The first style is called the app theme dot action bar, and that's going to have things like your title text style, the background color, the height of the actual action bar, things like that. And then we're also going to add one that here we can change our text color and our text size of our action bar. So anyway, we created these 2 styles. Now we have to call those styles or put those styles into effect. That's one little line of code, or actually I just put a comment, 1 line of code. This right here, Control C that, and stick that in right here. I'm going to put it right after that one there. So anyway, that's going to call all these themes now and make them active. Go ahead and run it. That's the end of the chapter. Hopefully everything works for you. Oh wait, no, we got one more thing to do. We're going to take and we're going to change our text, okay? How do you change your text? Jump back into Android Studio. It's a really easy thing. If you look at your strings, when you create your application, it actually stores the name of your application right here, and that's what pops up in your action bar. I'm going to put spaces in here like this, and you're going to see that the next time you open up your application, you're going to see spaces in there, not just one big long word. That's the end of the chapter, okay? Hope it all works for you. Let me know if it doesn't.